Ah, I am so sorry that that Ninja Turtle game was so loud. I was not aware that it was coming through that loud. I did not, guys. I am sorry about that. I should have checked because I kept going to the option screen, but there was no option to turn the volume down. I am sorry about that. Let me see here. There we go. There we go, base. Okay, you're back. They're back. But yeah, I am sorry. That was so. The game was so loud, and I did not have any way. I kept going to the options screen at the end there, realizing I can't turn this thing down. It's not just. I mean, it was playing in sort of playing in my ear, but it was playing as my stream as well. And yeah, oh, sorry about that. Anyway, play a little of this here now. Here we are on this. You want to train MK2 for my tournament? Drew's tournament was the other day. That was the other day. I did not go in it. I didn't join. There is How to Evolutions tournament tomorrow. There's that one. And as the special stipulation for that one, there is no auto block. There is no, there's run jabs, there's run downs, but none of that jab cancel. I think you remember that, yeah. You're in that one, Dr. Fraggle. Now, as somebody said, it's like trying to call traveling in the NBA, but that's going to be interesting for that one tomorrow. No jab, cancel, glitch jab, auto block stuff. Now, it's not hard for me to just not use it, but I don't know. Some guys are going to have a difficult time to it if How to Evolution sticks to that seemingly one rule. That's going to be different. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to enforce that, but that will be different. You can still jab, you can still run down, you can still run jab and all that stuff. It's just abstain from tapping block in between. I guess just watch for the frame, watch for the insta block that seems to snap in less than a half a frame. I don't know, but that's what they had said. So we're gonna see how that goes. That'll be different. Yeah, bring it up on the instant replay. Hang on, Jugs. Jugs, I think you got like a double flawless babality there, but I don't know. Maybe you didn't press block that entire match. I don't know how they're gonna enforce that. Obviously, you can't just disable block itself, but I don't know. That would, I guess, just abstain from tapping block in between your punches and hope for the best, I suppose. I guess that's what they'll do. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But that is tomorrow. And let's see who's playing tonight here on this lovely June 20th, 2026. After playing for 2 hours of Ninja Turtles games entirely too loudly. But that was a fun experience, at least for me, and that's fine. I may have to play the other games by myself. The Ninja Turtles 1, definitely. That's a one-player game. Leon Line, always playing regular MK3. No, I don't have an osteopath. I don't need a doctor like that, not at my age. I don't. Why would I need an osteopath? Do you have like bone degeneration, base? Do you have bone problems? No. Drink milk if you're suffering from bone problems. Maybe you need calcium and magnesium. Yeah. I think there was a study, though. Well, actually, never mind. Nah, I don't want to. That's because I can't really source it. So I was going to say there was a study about magnesium. You have opportunities, eh? All right. Osteoporoides? I don't think that's a word. Jello's yarmulke. Jello's menorah. That's some funny stuff. Broly tighten them and just yelling out Jello this and that. So stupid. Hey, damn beautiful madness. And whoa, no. Yeah, no, sir, thank you. I'm not playing with this lag. Andrew, have you ever went upside a hoe's head? Nope. I don't know. I don't know anything of that sort. Blitz. Beautiful madness. You got a serious gun problem around your neck of the woods. 4 shot and 2 killed a Whataburger. Man, people dying of over Whataburgers. I mean, I know they're a good Texas staple for a burger chain. Whataburgers are pretty good out there in Texas. That sucks, man. A.B. Wachicado. Huh. Well, yeah, and the one explanation of changing consumers' practices, or changing consumers, whatever they said, tendencies. Another reason why changing consumers' tendencies, or something like that. Okay, why is this terrible connection? But this is bearable. Changing consumer practices, I think is what it was. So, oh, there's Jibs. Maybe this is going to be a better connection. Down in Houston some years back, some dude shot and killed somebody over some cutting in line. One time somebody shot up a McDonald's over cold fries? Man, that's rough. Okay, back up to speed. Oh, he's doing my thing. Jibs is going to pick who I picked, except he did it first. He's warming up. Oh, he pulled that off just in the nick of time. Aha. Very good, Jibs. Very good, Jibs. Yeah, it is a little different. Suerno de Chivo. Never seen this guy before. You've gotta jump. Some guys are easier to juggle than others, but it's timing it just right before you hit the ground for the first fireball, and then being able to jump up and kick him again for a second one. It does not always work. I mean, truly, it does not always work against. Maybe it can work against everybody, but the alignment or timing is a little difficult. Commander, are you sure you haven't... What? Murdering a jogger? What are you talking about? Should I even give that attention? Sure you haven't murked a jogger in a wooded jogging trail and then went home and complained online about violence in the world? What? No, of course, I have never done such a thing. What an oddly specific thing to ask. No, why would I do something like that? That's a little odd. I'm gonna go with, I guess, maybe Ermac. The Navy main. Ah. You hate Mander's Borg. Oh, you got the double punch. Very good. Aha! I knew he'd be able to pull that off. I was too far away. Ah, he got a tap kick off on me. Yeah. Okay. Tuerno de Chivo. And I already played 2 hours of Turtle Power. Tuerno de Chivo. Maybe I'll have some fun here with Sonya. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I had an entire stream with Ermac once. I had fun with that one time. You'd see some of my other streams. I did have a whole thing where I played as Ermac. I had a whole day where I played with Reptile. I had a whole day where I played with Officer Shiva. I had a whole day with Dumpster Melina. Or Melina and the Dumpster. I had a whole day with Reptile pumping reps in Planet Fitness. I had a whole day of other fun. I had a whole day of a can of Kano. And yes, Ermac, the error programmer, was also a day of that too. Alright. The Dumpster was because I suck with Melina really badly, and I don't think anybody is really, really good with Melina. She has such a horrible learning curve and execution with her combos. She's kind of a clumsy character to play as. And it's really weird She's not enjoyable. So I picked her Dumpster Melina. She's the bottom tier of my personal level. But yeah, I stuck her on the bottom there. Base's cousin. You mean Sans? Sans loves a good Melina. Alright. Oh, good jobs, Jibs. Oh, Jelly Bears. Who in the world is this? No? Jelly Bears doesn't want to play? Okay. I'll leave that one to see if there's anybody else here. Mac, yes, the big Mac, Return of the Mac. There you go. That song was about Ermac. Return of the Mac. Let me see here. You don't refer to him as a human being? Oh, Split, you've got something with Sans power. Base, did you hear that? I didn't know that you guys had a tiff or anything, a tit for tat. I did not know. I have no idea. I didn't know you and Sans had a falling out. Huh. Jello's Pudding Pops. Xband, do you know what the first secret character ever was in a fighting game? Well, considering the history of fighting games, is it Akuma? For first secret, or no, Akuma came later. Then it would be Reptile. This would be Mortal Kombat. But you couldn't play as, well, you couldn't play as Akuma either. I'm trying to think of which Street Fighter came out. Street Fighter 2 came out first, but Akuma wasn't in it. Yeah, okay, then I guess it was Reptile, because that was then Mortal Kombat 1 came out before the Street Fighter Championship Edition or Turbo Edition, the one that first had Akuma, I think. I guess it's Reptile? I'm going to go with Reptile. But if there's any other fighting games before that? I mean, I know there were fighting games before Mortal Kombat 1, but... okay. Yeah, Reptile was in 92, yeah. So yeah, he was the first, I guess, hidden character. You had to do something on the pit stage or see something, and something about doing something right on the pit, then you get to fight him at the bottom of the pit. It's Reptile, okay. In the online options, that's the place, FMC, MCF. I don't have any input lag put in there. I cranked my input lag to 0 or 1. It doesn't seem to make any difference. So, but that's something that I did. That's right on the online options. Right there. You just don't consider Van Halen's sound guy as part of the band is all. Well, there must be a reason, Split, that you and James Weber Sans power don't get along. But if you don't talk about it, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, I know. There's a game like Pit Fighter, like you're spitting out watermelon seeds or something, or pits, or sunflower seeds. Pit Fighter, Spit Fighter. Yeah. You had the choice of Buzz and Kato, and I forgot the other guy with those super moves and those digitized. I think that was maybe the first stop motion fighting was Pit Fighter. I'd say that was the first. They did use digitized pictures though before Pit Fighter was made. There are games that had digitized real pictures in that. So Pit Fighter wasn't the first of that. Maybe the first for action, first for a fighting game for sure, but the first with actual motion capture. Yeah, that's Pit Fighter. But a lot of games used real pictures and digitized. Even like on the NES had some digitized pictures of actual photos that were converted into 8-bit graphics. Narc had that? I don't know if Narc used real pictures, yes. You could see that on their busting screens of who the guys you're looking out for, who the guys you're going after, but I don't know if they were stop motion or if they were animated characters. So I could be wrong about that one, if Narc was the first, but yeah, like I said, even before Narc, there were digitized pictures of real things put in video games before Narc. Yeah, War Gods, that was Midway's other attempt. War Gods, that had the same actress who played Sonya. She played Valkyrie. They used Carrie Hoskins again to play Valkyrie in War Gods. Horror Gods. Yes, but there were a couple of cool characters in War Gods, but Midway just couldn't pull it off right. They just couldn't do it. War Gods ended up not being a great game. There were a couple of broken characters. I remember there's one guy with like eye lasers, like an optic blast that you could just spam it from across the stage. That was an easy way to win. I forgot which guy had these heat vision, eye laser, optic blast abilities. But yeah, I remember War Gods and Carrie Hoskins being in it. Oh, his name was Cyborg. Okay, well then you remember more about the game than I do. But yeah, that was it was an okay game. Midway hyped it around the time of MK3. They were pushing that as well as like a precursor to MK4. There were several clones on the N64 around that time for fighting games that had gone 3D. Besides, PlayStation had done the Battle Arena Toshinden for many years, and so had Tekken. Tekken had gone the 3D route. But on the N64 exclusives, there was one called Mace: The Dark Age. Now that was a game, and there was Star Wars Masters of the Terrakasi. If anybody wants to talk about craptastic LucasArts, Lucasfilms IPs, and other 3D games were, the Soul Edge, which then was updated later as Soul Calibur, and then Soul Blade. Those were all like 2.5 3D sort of fighters. And BioFreaks. BioFreaks was another strange, I think it also had for the PlayStation. BioFreaks was another strange 3D wide open arena fighting game. The game BioFreaks. And that was on N64 and the PlayStation. Yeah. Oh yeah, the War Gods debate, the rift with people at Midway. Yeah, I'd believe it. I would believe that. They definitely had some problem. Dissidia. No, I did not. Yeah, Battle Arena Toshinden. I did play that. Or Toshinden. I never was sure how people pronounced it. It was just faster to say Toshiden. And I remember you could shoot fireballs with your sword with the main character, but there was also that woman with the whips. You were exposed to Dominatrix Whip Woman in Battle Arena long before some other fighting games. But yeah, you had that black spandex or latex leather mommy with that game. Ooh, whipping those things. That was in the Battle Arena games. Time Killers was definitely gory, so was Bloodstorm. But Time Killers was fun. You could actually dismember each other. All of a sudden, your enemy lost his arm. Now you can't use that arm anymore, and so they just blood out of it. When you try to use left arm, and blood spurts out because you've lost your arm. You can lose both arms too. Then you have to use just your legs and headbutts. If you lose both arms in a match, you've got to use your head. Because that arcade had head, left arm, left foot, right foot for buttons. And yeah, I liked Mantaz or Rancid. Rancid had the chainsaw. Mantaz had the easiest buzzsaw ability that was just, you could just go, you just sweep that big claw Mantaz had and fly across the screen, instant win. Almost every time you behead your opponent instantly. And that was a cool game because you could lose at almost any point of the match. You could instantly, that's it, round over, you beheaded them. And I think they come back to life in the second round. But yeah, chop their head off, full health to nothing. Stuff like that. Oh gosh, there was this great PlayStation game that kind of did the same idea. I can't remember what it was now. It's not Way of the Warrior, but there was a good PlayStation game that your stages were like limitless. If you just run across the stage to each other, you never ran out of space, but you could also instant kill your opponent with a good strike. If you guys are just banging buttons, you'll go chop, chop, and you'll hit, and your life bars will decrease. But if you land a hit just right in this PlayStation game, your opponent's health drops to 0. I can't remember what that name was, but it was not all that gory either. You didn't behead your opponent. It wasn't Time Killers. I'm trying to remember. It was a PlayStation game and yes, your guys had swords and fought each other. It was a fighter. It was a fighting game. Now it's going to bug me. Yeah, I never really got into Eternal Champions, though. Oh, yeah, Doc Frag, you named Thrill Kill. Yeah, that game got some MAP or MP thing, whatever ratings on it. Thrill Kill, I think, was banned in some places. That got a good... bad rating on Thrill Kill. I remember, yes, they're a rap group, the Wu-Tang Clan. A bunch of rappers, and they came out with that fighting game. Yeah, I remember the Wu-Tang fighting game. I didn't enjoy it. Maybe I didn't get the references in the game, or maybe the game would mean something more to me if I listened to the band, but yes, I do remember that game. But now I'm trying to remember that PlayStation game that... PS1 game that... How am I going to put this into AI? A PS1 game where sword fighting. How about just sword fighting games for PlayStation 1? There it goes. Bushido Blade. Found it on the first try. Nailed it. First try. Yes. Bushido Blade. There we go. No, hang on, wrong button. You got Bushido Blade. That's the game where you can instantly kill your opponent if you land a hit on the right frame or the right moment. Their health goes from full to 0, and you win instantly. That's the other game like Time Killers that hit your attacks just right and you instantly win without decapitations. But Time Killers had arm severings and decapitations just like that. Bushido Blade was mostly a button masher that sometimes you accidentally win with one hit. And yeah, it was Bushido Blade. That was good. That was good, Smokey. On the other side of realism was Dynasty Warriors 2. You've got ultra realism with Bushido Blade, and you've got total fantasy of Dynasty Warriors 2, where it's you versus an army, and all you need to do is a lot of jump juggles with attacking with your weapons. And you can just wipe out swarms of entire platoons of the enemy army with just you. Yes, the other end of extreme fantasy was Dynasty Warriors 2. Anyway. Alright. Bro, change screen black sides. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, hopefully the rooms have refreshed now that we've taken a hike down memory lane with old video games. Old game references. Darth Kane. I already played playing MK3 for the day. The gay loss. Uh-oh. I'm not ready for the gay loss yet. I'll try Daddy Jazz first. I played 2 hours with Titan Broly of Ninja Turtle power. But that was fun. I am going to chill here and get back into the get back into the zone. Get back into the zone of playing. Aromantic. I almost said aromatic. A romantic is in front of me. Yeah. And BT twins. Or BT wins. B twins. Betwins. Betwins 91. B twins. B twins. I'm not sure how to pronounce their name. Anyway, they're still playing there. Stop using the bullshit, the Banderosa, Banderino, jump over, crossover, trickery. Trickeries. Yeah, but I try that. I do that stuff. It's cool, man. Let's see. A romantic against Daddy Jazz. The Bologna Pony. The Bologna Pony. Throwing encouraged. That's right. Beautiful Madness. That's a loss that I don't want to take yet. I don't want to take it at all. The gay loss. Worst choice of the name, but I'm sure it meant something to the guy who made it. I'm sure it means something to him, whereas with the rest of us, it's something to laugh about. you cannot do a levitation slam after that. I saw him try it. Yes, FMCP, I played the original GTA 1 when Rockstar was this tiny little company that made these really cool games. I also played GTA 2. I completely skipped 3, and I absolutely loved Vice City and San Andreas. I absolutely loved those. Loved Vice City, loved San Andreas. I loved some of the songs or the radios when they, well, back when Rockstar made their own music, that was kind of cool, but I liked some of the radio shows that they had, like fake radio shows when you're just driving around in the cars. I actually liked that. I actually learned that one of those radio shows was actually telling you the truth in Vice City. In Vice City, the radio show that says something like, press the issues. We're going to press the issue, or press the topic, something like that. And it sounded like this one dingbat woman, this crazy woman called in and talked about, she said, you know what animals? You know what, there's these animals that eat each other? And she said, hamsters. And he was like, what? Yeah, hamsters will eat each other. And I had to, I really thought that was satire for so many years. And I came to learn one day, it's true. They actually, they do kind of kill each other. If you put them in tight quarters and one of them gives birth, the mother hamster will eat her young. And I did not know. That was not satire. That was not a joke. It is 100% true. That's like, whoo! I didn't know. And I thought that was a big joke from the game. That's a factual thing about hamsters. Yeah. A romantic. Let's see what we can get here. Whew. Yeah, I owe that man a shout out. Ooh. It's like you need a new beef bander, no? Gotta mark it to the next level. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get up there at least to 500. I used to be a monetized channel about 15 years ago. True story, so was Broly. Titan Broly used to have monetization. I had it 15 years ago when the rules were slightly different on YouTube. You went monetized, not your channel necessarily, but some of your videos were monetized based on one threshold of views on some of your videos. And a lot of my videos had tens of thousands of views up. One of them I did leave up over the years just to show off, just to humble brag, that I actually had 89,000 views. I had gotten 60 or 70,000 in the first 3 years. And YouTube was like, yeah, man, you're monetized. And I'm like, great. And then a few years later, they're like, nope, now you're not monetized. Why? What did I do? Well, we've changed the rules now at YouTube to monetize you based on the number of subscribers you have. So I said, well, screw that. And it's been about, 16 years ever since. I never went back to monetization ever, at least until this came out. And then I started getting subscribers again from streaming. But for the first 3 years, I had, no joke, literally tens of thousands of views on some of my videos, and I had like 10 subscribers. And your monetization did not rely on your number of subscribers back then. It just didn't. That was how it worked 16, 17 years ago with YouTube. I had like 10 subscribers, but I had hundreds of thousands of views. And one of my favorite videos I lift up, it's still up after all these years, it was a Warcraft video. Because that's what used to get you monetized, just sheer views. Yeah, there's a lockout on the levitations, FMCP. How's it going, Majin Brawley? It's going okay. Yeah. Yeah, almost got him with the spinning blades. The Blade Zone. Oh, we're gonna go with full ninjas here. I should have picked the other guy. I should have picked Smoke first. That way I could morph into it. Who had a workout video? Caitlin Zamiar had a workout video. All right. I couldn't catch him on that one. How many times can you levitate before it doesn't let you anymore? Usually twice. Twice per combo, basically. It's usually twice. It's a lockout. Depending on what you start as, it kind of counts with how many times the guy's hit the ground. If he hits the ground, it'll restart it unless the levitation, the slam itself, is not counted. It's usually you get twice. What will lock it out, however, is starting your combo with a jump punch or a straight up jump kick. That will lock out your combo. You just like with Reptile's launcher combo, that will lock it out too. If you start with a jump punch, you cannot throw his snot ball. That's just something about the lockouts. Same thing with Ermac. I think you get one slam, but if you do the full double uppercut Ermac combo, you get no levitation if you start with a jump punch. Jump punch locks you out. Base, you think I should do a dating work? Oh man, why? I mean, really? Ah, you got me. The hit counts, huh? Oh, you got me on that one. You think it's the hit count? Oh, timed it just right. He landed that right on me. Very good. You know it's the hit count. Okay. So it's the hit count then. The hit count locks you out from the snot ball and the levitation. I just noticed it as the observation that if you start with the jump punch or for either, you can't do a levitate with the full combo. I mean the double uppercut combo. I hope Gamer TK's connection is better. Otherwise, I am going to leave this one for Gamer TK because his connection has not been good, but if it's working, that's great. No. It's crap as it was before. I can't even pull off the full combo. No. See, I can't even block being thrown either. Yeah, even he agrees. Alright, that's enough of this guy. Connection's terrible. I'm out of here. It's never good with this dude for some reason. Let's see if we've got somebody else out here. The gay loss. No, gay loss. I mean, if he got in line, maybe he'll play TK. What about Dark Thane? This is regular MK3. Jack's to do workout videos. No. No. However, I would show you a feat of strength. Maybe. I just thought of that. I thought, show this to my viewers. Because you said workout video, and I thought, how about no? Actually, no. There. I decided, I took the vote, nay. The vote was nay. No, not tonight. Ricky Boy. I played Ricky Boy before. What is this? It just adds the hit. Okay. Drew. Split sec. Drew enjoys my sayings. He's a bass fan. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what Darth Kane is about. He can appreciate a good bassism. I'm going to invoke a bassism here. Bass gave me a bassism. I'll play a good bassism, I guess. Hang on. What was that? You said bass that time? What was it? Hang on. What was that bass?
Drew's wife.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say, bass?
Drew's wife.
Oh, okay. I don't know. There's a bassism, I guess. The Mr. I Got Bass soundboard. I did not make that. I did not make that. I received it. It was not an exe file either. It's a sound. I don't know. Yes, FMC, you can. As good as Kabal is, even though MK3 is mostly the Sub-Zero show, because nerfing Sub-Zero's ice clone was like first on the itinerary before Boone and Tobias even paid their own water bill. First on the itinerary before they paid their water and electric bill was nerf the crap out of Sub-Zero's ice clones. But yes, Kabal's ground razor's even better or tougher on plain MK3. Regular MK3, the ground blades do not disappear on damage. If he summons those blades with that animation, they're going. Block with your life depending on it. It will not stop. See? Well, he didn't get hit that time, but Liu Kang got hit. The blade will go, see, like that. Right there. When that blade, you see the animation, his fisting, you get the Kabal fist, look out, blades are coming whether you hit them or not. And sometimes you can even combo into it if you're lucky, maybe if the guy's not blocking. I have seen that happen. So yes, the blades come whether he's hit or not. Look at that. Liu Kang almost landed a bicycle kick on top of the blades, despite kicking Kabal. See, there you go. Easygoing has discovered the power of plain MK3 Kabal's blades. No, you cannot chain those together. You cannot dash and blades. But if you time it right, I think if they land on it, you can blades and dash, or you can blade and combo. But don't quote me on that. I think it might be depending on if they land on it or if they were standing on it. Or maybe guys just forget. They forget, oops, it still hit me anyway. I have seen people go into a combo with that. Ah. Oh, that was a weird kick. Play Kabal to see. You saw it with the other guy. You saw it with Easygoing tried it. Ricky boy. Play Kabal to see and what? And hope I can catch him with it? Because I know you can't dash and then blades. I know that doesn't work. But I'm not sure of how to... Sometimes, like I said, you can catch him with the blade and combo. Maybe. Oh no, Ricky Boy's got some... Ricky Boy's not so good connections. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, it undid my kick. Look at that. It undid it. This isn't fun. Yeah. Even Ricky knows this is crap. It's just not adding up. All right, Ricky got the win. Oh, he was able to block that one. That was straight out of there, man. All right, this is such garbage. Straight out of Sunnyvale. Look at that, it undid the blade damage. All right, I'm out of here. That I did see bright and in color, undoing the instant blade. Ho-hum. Let's practice. Well, there's split stack. I will play split stack. It wasn't that bad against Ricky Boy the other night. Or no, I played Ricky, what was it? Today's the 27th. I played Ricky like a week ago and the connection wasn't that bad. I think with the combo, yeah, I mean you can try it, but again, if he's not blocking, It may be dependent on if they land on it or if they can block it if the saw catches them. But it's not amazing, it just adds another hit. I hope Split Sec is doing better against Gamer TK. What was Base? What were you talking about? Wanting me to do a workout video? What the heck? No, FMC, that was you. Jacked to do the workout videos. What? Oh, MKF. You were monetized for MK art videos back, okay. Thinking Putty Review, Zombie Flesh, huh? Oh yeah. Walking Dead thing was just, it was gigantic. Like, Walking Dead, it was like this longest zombie saga ever. I mean, what's one of my games right here? I'm going to show you guys something here, if I can find my game. I actually don't have it here on my shelf. I mean, the zombie fandom had infested every bit of pop culture, even Crackdown 2. The first Crackdown was really, really good. Crackdown 2, they tried to just copy and paste everything from the first Crackdown on Xbox 360 into Crackdown 2 and added zombies. And it's like, and even in even this other game, this regular Red Dead Redemption has a zombie mode in it. Like, that's Red Dead Redemption 1. Zombies were everywhere. Zombie was in everything. And it's like, when is this nonsense going to end? This fanaticism, this fetish of zombie crap was everywhere. I think it started with World War Z, that Brad Pitt versus the Zombies movie in 2007 or 2008. Or Legends, that was what? I Am Legend with Will Smith, which they're actually making a sequel on based on the alternate ending. So, as you know, in the movie, everybody dies. I mean, Will Smith and the main character. But in I Am Legend 2, it's taking place with the alternate ending where Will Smith lived and sets the zombies free out of love and peace and a treaty or some crap. Anyway, yeah, I Am Legend was 2007, and that was the big zombie movie that started all this zombie crap. And then World War Z. But before that, virus zombies was like this niche thing, like Resident Evil and Raccoon City and the Umbrella Company. That was all like very niche off in the corner from the 1990s that had this kind of nonsense. And somewhere it took off and exploded. And Resident Evil grew legs all on its own and had Mila Jovovich have movies that had nothing to do with the video games, but still had zombies in them. There was all of that too. But yeah. I'm just looking back at that though here. MKF30. But yeah, Beautiful Madness, you remember those radio shows? Yeah. The radio shows from the Grand Theft Auto, the GTAs. Yeah, I really liked those radio shows on Vice City and San Andreas. Yo, CJ! Yo! Yeah. And I did not know that the hamster cannibalism was real. That was not satire. Bruce Willis? Yeah, you could. Yeah, Bruce Willis has completely lost his mind, his memory. It's a type of dementia. It's not quite Alzheimer's. It's another type of dementia. I don't really know. He's not really verbal and we're not really sure of how much he can remember, but it's not Alzheimer's. It's a type of a loss of function sort of dementia. So I don't think it's really going to help him. It's not the true generic type of Alzheimer's where people start forgetting everything. With him, it's a dementia that's a loss of dementia. That's more of a loss of function. But I'm not sure. We know he's not making movies anymore, unfortunately, because of that mental degradation. I don't think it would make his situation worse, though. The only thing that would make his situation worse was if he watched Hudson Hawk and started reminiscing about his fake hair, the $100,000 effort to digitally put his hair back to cover a bald spot on his head. Yes, that was Hudson Hawk early CGI effects to fill in the bald spot on Bruce Willis's head. But it was a fun movie. That was kind of a fun movie, Hudson Hawk. I'll just get through. I'll get through Gamer TK just for the sake of it. Aha! Oh, he caught me. Very good. Very good. I was about to do a friendship. And... ah, shit. It whiffed. I guess Gamer TK wants to play. That is not what I meant to do, but it didn't work. Would you, though? Would you go in old folks' houses and they are surrounded with photos of the past to remind themselves? I don't know. That's if I was Bruce Willis, I don't think Hollywood actors watch their own movies, especially not because, as I've seen stories from Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore has said he's never watched any one of his movies, and the reason for that was because his memory of the movie when making the movie is completely different than everybody else's experience of the movie. And so Pauly Shore does not watch his own stuff, and I think a lot of Hollywood, their memories of making the movies are completely different as actors and actresses than we have it as watching the movie. So I don't think that a lot of them watch their own movies. So I don't think that would really help Bruce Willis. I don't think he even cares. Like, I mean, why would I want to watch my own movies anyway? If I made it, but my memory of it is 100% different, then that kind of defeats the purpose. Very good splits. Jello's Infestation. Oh, I couldn't duck that one. Very good splits. Very good effort, my man. Very good. Ouch. Let's see. Oh, Jibs. Jib Jab. Jibs wants to play again. Mr. I Got Base. Dan Rhodes. You catch me slipping without the Borg? Yeah, maybe. I'm not going with classic Sub-Zero. I know Jibs wants to show down with me. I didn't leave it. Didn't leave it fast enough. See, he's learning. He's learning, man. Oh, I went right through it. All right. No, I am not cracking my neck base. Oh, damn. You got me on that one. Look at that. They put their feet together. Oh gosh, gamer TK. Ah. Base, how about I get a big stick of celery and I bite into it? Just for you. Or a carrot. And that will satisfy your craving to hear my neck crack. Yeah. Let's see who else I've got there. What kind of username is that? Do you play? Okay. Well, do you play? Deado Pay. I haven't seen this name before. Deado? Okay. Deado Pay. Well, let's see if Deado Pay 810 is wants to play. What you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna go with Kabal, huh? And you're gonna go with my other dude. So we're gonna copy each other here. Let's see who Deado Pay really is. Ah, wrong button. Haha, I couldn't get away. Darn it. Really? All right. Deado Pay, I don't know. Maybe he's warming up. You want to try that again? Yeah, Split. He's nice. He just lags, huh? Yeah. That, I'll go with these two cats. I haven't used Liu Kang today, so. Oh, he did it again. Oh, yeah, TK Gamer. Aha! Landed on it, huh? Does this guy know how to fight? Yes, he knows how to fight him. He knows how to fight, what's his name? Nightwolf. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles went really well. It was just way too loud, and I could hardly hear over the music. I could hear Broly, I could hear Titan in my ear, and that was fine. I didn't realize how loud the game was for some reason, and there's no options to turn the volume down, so it did not make as much of a good experience as it was for other people watching, as it was for me and Titan. We both had fun playing it. But that stream should be up. That stream is up there. It's just... Sorry, guys. I didn't know it's so loud. It wasn't, L'chaim. Such is life. Oy. No, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah. Ah. Well, they are. Titan and Broly are the same person. He's Titan in chat, but he's Broly in the game. And there is also another guy in the chat named Majin Broly, who is another Dragon Ball Z reference. And we've got Purunga49, who is another Dragon Ball Z reference. I hit him with the 3-hit. I'm going to hit him with the 3-hit again. Ah, he's getting the elbow. The people's elbow. Yep. So we've got, I don't know, if Debt to Pay wants to play again. That's okay. So yes, we have a couple of DBZ references. Majin Broly is in the text. Titan 717 is in the text, but his name is Broly Leet in the game. And Purunga 49, or is he a 99 as well in here? But anyway. Yeah. Keeping track of which names, who is kind of tricky sometimes. Kind of tricky. Anyway, next gen nostalgia. Yeah. I had fun playing the game though. MKT. I have not seen this guy before. I ain't seen this one. Skelly. Skeletor's Delight. You see it now. Cool. You have seen the light. Now I'm a believer. Do. Let's see what this guy's got. Oh, you see it now. That's what you mean, Skelly. Yes, I do look like Donnie Darko. See, I did that Darko stream and I put Jake Gyllenhaal's picture right there on the profile just to showcase it. And people are like, no, you look like that guy. Scott or Jeffrey, what's his face? The guy taken out by Gary Plochet. It's like, no, I do not look like that loser at all. Steve from Blue's Clues. Hey everybody, let's get looking for Blue's Clues. Let's get looking for Blue's Clues. That's right. I'm in my blue jeans. I'm in my blue jeans, Kabal. We're gonna look for Blue's Clues. I'm gonna kick him in the face with this my knee attack. Okay, MKT is definitely somebody. Ah, I couldn't get away from that one. Ah, he knew that one. So MKT is definitely somebody. Ah. Ah, he got me. There you go. Gary, why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, Gary? Nah. How many accounts does Nate have? What? You think that's Nate? Base, we need an IP check on aisle 3. Mr. I got base, we got an IP check on aisle 3. IP check on aisle 3, Mr. I got base, to the floor, please. Mr. I got base, to the floor, please. Yes, base does IP checks. He does. So he's got that steam power. He's got that magical steam power. Kabal's fireball in the air. No, you cannot shoot a fireball again while you're still in the air. You can, if you're at the peak of your jump, you can shoot an air fireball if it's across the screen and summon a ground razor and they will land on it. It's very rare. It can be done even accidentally, but yes. If you're up in the air and they jump and you shoot your fireball across the screen and they land on your air fireball, boom, and you hit the ground and they're like, and you hit the ground first and you do that little ground razor, the ground razor will come and hit them when they land on the ground because it comes from the far edge of the screen. But you can only shoot one air fireball per jump. You just can't shoot another one. All right, let's see what he's got here. Mad players do IP rips, huh? Well, I don't care. I'm gonna switch it up here. Let me see here. You hold up, so you land. Oh yeah, it's difficult to do that though. Boy, that was weird. Look at my little two-hit combo there. Ah, I had it perfect. Yeah, well, he's the easiest to play with if you're really good as him. Ah, shit. All right. Nope. Well, there's relaunchers with Kabal. You can do relaunchers, yes. Certain characters you have to almost be pixel perfect when you do relaunchers. Some are easier than others. The cyborg ninjas are the easiest to relaunch with uppercut combos from Kabal mainly, and from classic Sub-Zero. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, the relaunchers, well, it's an exploit. Plain and simple. It is an exploit. Make no bones about it. Being able to relaunch an enemy back up into the air after an uppercut and loop your combos was never really intended. It's one of those things that would have gotten patched, but unfortunately it's in the game. Oh, he timed it perfectly. And now I get to land on it. Am I bump a rail live? I don't get it. There's Terry laps, but when you can jump out of the ice puddle, but it's pretty quick. You've got to be almost ready for it. You've got to kind of anticipate it within a danger zone of when he's going to shoot the ice puddle on the ground. You don't get a lot of warning for that. It's actually, you've got to be super quick to jump out of it. Let me see here. Random 4 a.m. What? I don't know what you mean, Split. Yeah, the classic Sub-Zero relaunchers are easy. Man, you made me miss my morph. That's funny. Man, No Doubt fell for that one even. I actually got No Doubt with that one. Shit. Ah, he can backdash. He knows it. Very good. Do a what next? What do you mean do a Nightwolf next? Alright. Play Nightwolf. Yeah, there is a Rain Infinite. Rain Infinite's pretty easy. You catch him in the roundhouse kick, you walk forward, you do a high punch, jab cancel, roundhouse kick again, walk forward, high punch, jab cancel, roundhouse kick again. It's literally an infinite. It's a dadgum infinite. And it's easy as crap. Yeah, there you go. Okay, FMCP. I'm getting Nightwolf out for you. There you go, take that. Ah, crud. Ah, I shouldn't have played. Alright, that's enough for me here. There you go, I played the Night Wolf for you. Alrighty. Houghton. Houghton Evolution. What else have we got? Is that it? Oh, there's swears. Did I just leave that one? Oh, he's not queued up. All right. Oh, man. Speaking of Houghton Evolutions, there is a tournament tomorrow night. You guys should check it out. I'm in it too, but that's not the reason why. But he's got a great tournament going on tomorrow night at on Houghton Evolutions channel. That's worth looking at. If you can subscribe to him, that's great too. He's got a good channel he's got going there for his classic MK stuff that we've been doing for a while. It's worth checking out. And is there anything else? I just left that one. Maui Z. Oh, unable to join. Yeah, well, I did 2 hours of turtle time of Ninja Turtles with Titan Broly, and we're working on about 2 hours right now with this, but I think that's going to be it. Oh, my little kitty cat. Yeah. No. My little kitty cat got up here in the middle of the night, too. I've put my microphone up to her, and you've been able to hear her purrs before. Her purr has been captured on my live stream once. Yes. You want to be a star? You want to be a star? You want to play Mortal Kombat? You want to play some PlayStation games or some other games? Yeah. Randy, you got stuck in Turtles. The first game, the NES game, the really old one. I can't help you with that part. I might be playing that someday myself, just as a solo. I might end up doing that. Yeah, just for fun. I might play it privately, but I might stream it as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I might play it, but not right now. I can't really help you, though, on the original, the Konami Ninja Turtles game, because I'm not good at that either. It's all from memories of defusing bombs under a dam and getting electrocuted, getting that zap, and the game sounding like Legend of Zelda when you're low on health. Doo-doo-doo-doot, doo-doo-doo-doot, doo-doo-doo-doot. It's that beeping all the time. But I can't really help you with the game itself because I have not played it. I don't know, in over 35 years, something like that. I probably played it around 1990 or 91, or maybe I picked it. Actually, I think I played it on one of my old NES CDs that I had gotten. I'd have played that in the year 2000 on an old CD-ROM that I had gotten with 900 NES games on it and the player to play it on. I think maybe I might have played it around that in the year 2000. Haven't played it since, so I could not help you with that part. Yeah, there's that part there. The map, although it is kind of a cool game because it has different styles of play in it, all in the same game for a Nintendo game. It's got the overhead map, it's got the side-scrolling map, and it's got an underwater map just for one stage of you swimming with animations that'll do that. That's really good for an NES game from, what was it, 1988 or something? This was before the other Ninja Turtles games. It's got several modes of play within the same game, and that was pretty renowned to program an entire water level and entire water animations that only works in one stage of the game. Huh. The rocks. Yeah, there were definitely enemies in that game that Konami made that were not part of the Ninja Turtles franchise. There were definitely parts like that. Anyway, great MK Legacy. You want to play? Let me hop this over here. You sent me an invitation just now, and I'm guessing you want to play for something. Jello's Ingrown Toenail. Jello's Ingrown. I like Jello, though. He's funny. Dan, you invited me to a room that doesn't exist. You stinker. Look at that. That was sneaky. Why did you invite me to that? Why did you invite me? Dan, you invited me to a room that doesn't exist. Is there anybody else on right now for Ultimate at the moment? Oh, Minute Sympathy. He's really good. I've beaten him a time or two, but he's really good. Not sure if is this the room you wanted me in? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's Chorizo. I don't know. Am I going to get to do this tonight? Or am I getting worn out? Yeah, what's this one? We got two of these. Combat Audit. Boy, everybody's coming out here. Combat Audit. I know Base thought that was also Misspin. Or Shao Vicious. Or Disgirl Will Own You. He's got the 98 losses, and that's a really good record, and I don't know. Not tonight. I've already played enough. Let's see here. Yeah. We're gonna end that on this note. Let me just see here. What was that? No, that's the combat card. Alrighty. Yes, Dan, I decided not to go into that room. That was the thing. You had invited me once into it, and the room didn't exist, so I found you again. And you've got really, really good players at this time of the night, and I have been playing now for 4 hours, almost 2 hours on this stream, and 2 hours on my Cowabunga party stream. So, I think that's going to be it for this evening. I thought you had just wanted to play just me. But it's okay, you don't have to. I thought you wanted to do something there with me. But anyway, yeah. If I had started fresh, yes, I would dive right into fighting and Minute Symphony and Combat Audit, but not at this time. Not for my 2 hours of this and 2 hours of that. Well, thank you, Smoke. Thanks, Big Smoke. There's another GTA Vice. No, that was San Andreas. Big Smoke. San Andreas reference there. Like and subscribe, though. Alrighty, folks, that's a wrap. Yeehaw. Thank you for coming. My man, my dudes, like and subscribe if you're not already. Cool. Yeah, San Andreas was your favorite. It's kind of a tie with me between Vice City and San Andreas, although I never played 3 or 4. I have number 5, but I have never even gotten out of the prologue of number 5. But yeah, I liked Vice City and San Andreas, kind of about the same. Yep. Yeah, were you here earlier when I was talking about Vice City, Randy? And you missed me going all about Vice City and the radio shows. Those radio shows were really good, and there was one of them that I did not know was in fact real, and that was the one about hamsters being cannibals, that they will eat their own young. And I really thought for so many years that was a joke, and it's not. It's real. That was not satire, even though it was acted out and portrayed as such, like a comedy show, but she was completely true. Okay. You never played number 4 either, huh? I didn't play 3 either, but yeah. Yeah, they do that. But on Welcome to Press the Issues, and she's like, oh yeah, there are animals that will eat their young. There are animals that will commit cannibalism and eat their young. Really? Like what kind of animals? Oh, hamsters. What? Yeah, hamsters will eat their young. And I remember playing the game thinking, what the heck am I listening to? I really thought that was a joke, but it was not. Anyway. Yep. Alrighty, guys, have a good evening. Yeah. Alrighty. That's Dan. Alright, let me get off of here for this. Alrighty, man.